So let's just wait here. We're gonna sign on.
So you guys doing this on Facebook?
Okay, remember, people will replay this. You don't want the blank area.
Okay, well, we're just here. You're live. We're building an audience for you, it says.
Okay.
You're really zoomed in on them.
Yeah. Go up a little.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, you.
Okay. So it looks like we have. Hey Mel, how you doing? George Mitchell. Hi guys. All right, everyone. The reason we're here today is we want to remind you that early voting is August 27th, the last day. That's a Saturday, and it is actually going to be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So we need you guys to get out there. We need you to vote for Rodriguez. Armando's right here. Armando.
Hold on, am I covering the microphone up here? Go ahead.
How about now?
You can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
Should I go home?
I'm gonna lift it just a little bit.
Let's
Try it
see.
again.
They can't hear us.
Can't hear us.
Okay, now you can hear us?
Now? Okay. Maybe it
All
was
right,
that-
awesome. Okay, so just in case you didn't hear, what I'm trying to let everybody know is that early voting is going to be, the last day for early voting is Saturday, August 27th. We're going to be there from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, remember you need to vote for Armando Rodriguez, Port St. Lucie City Council, District 2. If you guys want changes, if you want to make things happen, if you're tired of the same old, you have to elect Rodriguez. Armando's here. Armando wants to say something.
If you want to ask questions, you can ask while I'm here. Some of the people know my background, some of you don't. But if you want to check it out, it's on Elect Rodriguez on Facebook 2016. Elect Rodriguez 2016 on Facebook, and also it's also the website, which will be a .com. Going forward, new issues that have come up with talking about budgeting, and some people complaining about they're the only ones that have a background. Listen, I went to school, went to college for budgeting as far as marketing, accounting, business management, and for the last 18 years I've worked in upper management with marketing, budgeting analysis. So when people claim that they're the only ones, don't believe that. Make sure you do the background, ask the questions that need to be asked. Do the research on your candidates, do the research on me. You'll see the difference between a full page and a blank page. You want to do comparisons and have people that have been doing something for you. When you want to go into the future, you have to look to the past to see if somebody's really going to say and do what they say they're going to do, or they're just going to make up and go along to get along. I'm going to be fighting for the people in the city, fighting for the taxpayer, and always protecting the taxpayer. When it comes to the budget, we'll be slashing the budget as far as wasteful spending and actually increasing the budget revenues with new and innovative creative ideas that I've presented for the last 8 months as far as how we can generate more money. Thinking outside of the box is a dynamic way of doing that because it's something that they really haven't done. They're into the cookie cutter now, businesses coming here, and they don't realize that they can be here today and gone tomorrow. What we are is a small business community. We are a residential community, and we have to base our economics on that first, fix our reputation that it is cost effective and will be actually an indication to all these other businesses that would want to come here. It would be conducive to them on a profit margin, besides the quality of life, the home living, and the margin they would gain by having businesses here. We have to redirect that and make sure that at that time, when they look at this, it's a good business model for them. So that's one of the plans I want to do and go into the future, not just sober homes as some people say.
Yeah, let's talk about real quick. what's going to happen with Port St. Lucie's youth, with the youth of St. Lucie County? What are we going to be doing about that? We're going to get them busy. We're going to get them engaged. We need projects for them.
Listen, there's a few dynamic ideas out there. As I did a previous commercial, I'm the only one talking about the youth. The youth, you have to go and you have to look at the numbers and you have to figure out the areas where the youth are getting in trouble or are about to get into trouble. So you use all the agencies that are out there helping the youth, which was Boys and Girls Club, Big Brother, Big Sister, and you coordinate that with the police department and you look for the crime reports, and I used to do that too in the police department. I'm an ex-NYPD officer. You have to look at the dynamics of where the polls and where the numbers show where are the actual areas where people can get in the most trouble, and generate and focus on those areas so you can help those youth. Not only are you educating them about how the police and how it works and all that, but you're giving them structure, you're giving them foundation. As you know, in this time, a lot of that stuff is lost. They're into the internet, they're into reading stuff on the news, and the structure is all confused for them at that age. So what we have to do is have good pillars in the community helping the youth out, and we have to go and actually afford these opportunities to this kid because they're crying for it in the sense that they really need that.
But you know what? And we've got, it looks like we've got a few questions. I'm showing there, what does Alexander Dangino says? He says more apprenticeship programs for our youth,
Absolutely.
real job training. Says it's about time that we need to have, let's see here, we need more Latinos in office. When I come across your name at the ballot box,
Thank
I
you.
will be giving you my vote. That's
Okay.
awesome. Thank you, Alexander.
Thank you.
Hi, Jessica. Hi, Kevin. Stephen. Hi, everybody.
There's also a project at IRSC. It's called Incubator, and that project right there is coming off the ground this year, and basically it's for the entrepreneur. IRSC is offering projects and FaceTime as far as with computers and technology at no cost to the person, and you can go in there and brainstorm, and they'll help you get your startup business and your ideas off of a piece of paper out of your brain and actually put it out there for you in the sense of making it happen. So none of my competitors are talking about it because they couldn't be bothered with that. They'll go to one meeting, drop a name here, and go to the Incubator. Right now is one of the most successful projects in the United States where it has been. I've been advised by certain people that it's very innovative, it's dynamic, and IRSC is investing in it, and it's free. You go in there, you have an idea, you have a startup idea, and you want to go in there, they'll give you the resources to get that business off the ground. What we can do is, as you know, the youths today are more technically sound and more advanced than when I was 17 because of the dynamics of the computers and all the technology nowadays. And you have a business that you want to do and a business model, an idea, that incubator will help you get that off the ground. You could be the next millionaire just on a thought and a dream that you have in your head.
That's awesome. We have also in the house, we have Dominic. That's right, Dominic. We're going to make Port St. Lucie great again. We got Hey, Dom, the Dominators out there. Frankie Romero, bring back financial classes to middle school to help kids prepare for
Absolutely.
adulthood. That's absolutely right, Frankie.
I would actually go to the school board as an advocate, basically, to get these programs out there. In these schools, when you're in high school, they have 70 hours of service that they can do, community service. We have to effectively use those things and market those things that would be beneficial to them because everybody doesn't go to doesn't go to college. So we got to make sure that they're prepared. But you're right about that. In grade school, you should be able, by the time you graduate, to balance a checkbook. You should be able to do all this stuff, and how you invest your money as far as maybe at the 8th grade going into your first year of high school, know how to invest money, maybe into CDs and know what bonds are, and getting into all these financial things, because that is the key to running success in retirement at that age, knowing how to deal with your money and work with your money and make your money work for you. I think that's a key element, and that was a good question, key element to get that on there.
Absolutely. Let's say we got here DJ Eva's in the house also.
Ove.
Hey, my friend Nicole, you're out there, Nicole A. Crom. I'm also seeing we've even got supporters from California, Armando.
Cali, absolutely.
That's awesome.
West side.
Let's see, where is your statement, Jose? Let me see where we can go back with this. Yeah, we did. Thank you, Jose, supporting us from California. All right, and once again, Armando, the other reason what we're doing for the elderly also.
Well, I had an elderly father that I took care of the last 4 years of their life, so I know that the actual dynamics of what's offered out there compared to 10 years ago is a lot different. What we need to do is as a city, be a little more dynamic for them, because at that time when they start reaching these ages, they get lost in the shuffle. Be able to make sure that we have, as a citywide thing, I would generate, these elderly folks that are home alone. When these storms come, we can do checks on them and make sure we can have a list that's ready for them, just in case they need anything when a storm does come. Or during the time, if a family member does call for a check on them. And I think we can coordinate with United Way. We can coordinate with all different various nonprofits and see what kind of things are out there for them, because it's hard on everybody, but it's actually hard on the elderly right now too. And I think they're being overlooked in the vets. I think we got to do what's right for them. They put in their time, they put in their work, and it's time for us to take care of them. And we got to do what's right for them.
Thanks, Armando. And let's see, DJ Epa, anybody that wants to come down to meet Armando, we're here at the Panera at St. Lucie West. You can come on down. Want to know where we're at? That's where we're at. Let's see here who we've got. Oh,
hey, tomorrow we're going to be holding signs tomorrow.
We need volunteers tomorrow. Who can come and volunteer? Hey, there's my cousin Mercy. Miami, you have Miami followers too.
We'll be tomorrow from 7 o'clock in the morning to 8:15. We'll be on Prima Vista and Bayshore. We'll be holding signs, and everything else will be posted through Lourdes' side and mine for volunteers. We'll start tagging people. If you can come out and just spend an hour, that's all I'm asking for. This is make or break right now. We got to get out there and make a push until the 30th to make sure people come out and vote. If you can't vote for whatever reason, make sure the people that can support me. I need every single vote. I have 5 people running against me, so every single vote counts.
Don't stay home and then complain that, everything is the same and nothing happens and we have nothing to do. You guys can make the difference. You guys are, you can't do the same thing over and over again. I've said it, and expect different results. You have to make the move, be heard. That's why you vote, so that your vote, your voice counts.
That's absolutely. No matter how small you think your voice or your vote is, that's a make or break. I may win, or I may lose by 1 vote. And then you're going to say at home, wow, he could have won if I would have voted. I would hate. Right.
Can you reiterate on that about being the first Latino?
The first Latino.
The first Latino.
In the county and in the city.
This is actually fun. Okay, as we were saying, the first Latino.
I'll be the first Latino voted in St. Lucie County and for the city council through a primary and hopefully through a general
We're in
election.
Port St. Lucie, guys, Florida.
I would be the first put on a presidential election for St. Lucie County and for the city itself. So si quieren votar y quieren saber, yes, I know Spanish, I speak Spanish fluently, necesito tu apoyo, sigue y avisa a tu amigo, tu familia, y le dejan saber que apoye a Armando Rodríguez por Port St. Lucie City Council District 2.
Es tan importante votar, no es tan importante, es la misma importancia que lo que ustedes hacen para ir a votar, que diga ir a hacer los mandados los sábados, tiene la misma importancia, sino más, votar por Armando. Tienen hasta el 27 de agosto, de 10 de la mañana hasta 6 de la tarde, van a poder votar. Ese es el early voting. No se queden en la casa, hagan algo por la patria.
If you have something to do and you can't go, the next day you can vote is the last day you can vote, period, which will be August 30th. That will be from 9 o'clock in the morning all the way till about 8 o'clock at night. Get there early, try to get there early, avoid the line so you don't get frustrated, because a lot of people are going to turn out for this primary. We need every single body to turn out.
We need those volunteers on those signs too.
We need volunteers. I'm going to tag her. She can tag other people in that.
All right, guys, so we're going to sign off here. So remember, Armando Rodriguez for City Council, Port St. Lucie, District 2. Vote for him. I mean, make the move, make the change. We need your votes.
All right, thank you, everybody. I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Good night.